everyone, welcome back to my channel today. So today's video we're going to be doing the ride or die makeup tag that Jaclyn Hill created. So a ton of you guys have been tweeting me, leaving comments on videos, Instagram comments, all that fun stuff, asking me to do this video. So I am so excited. I was able to pull up all like my favorite products and just put them in this box so that way I can tell you guys my ride or die makeup items. If you're new here on my channel, hello, welcome. My name is Madison. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. That way you get notified for future videos. And also for this tag, you're supposed to tag other people with it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and tag all of you guys. So if you have a YouTube channel and you have not done the ride or die makeup tag yet, make sure to do it and tag me in it so that way I can go watch it and see all your guys' favorite products too. So now let's just go ahead and get into my ride or die makeup products. All right, so first off, we're gonna go ahead and start with primer. And the primer that I cannot live without is my Too Faced Primed and Poreless Oil-Free Skin Smoothing Face Primer for sensitive skin. So as you guys know, I have very sensitive skin, so a lot of primers tend to clog my pores and break me out, especially smoothing primers, and this one doesn't. It doesn't cause any bumps right here or texture, like that's what a lot of primers will do to me, or they'll break me out. This one doesn't do any of that. I have been obsessed with this. This has been a necessity for me for a really long time. I'm surprised I haven't even talked about it, but it's like nearly gone. I have been obsessed with it. I use it every single day. I cannot live without it. This has been really the only primer I've been using. I don't know why I haven't talked about this really before on my channel. I'm just in love with it. Especially if you have sensitive skin and you tend to find that primers break you out, definitely give this one a try. I think you'll really love it. All right, so next up we're gonna talk about my ride or die foundation. And this is the Makeup Forever Water Blend Foundation. They just reformulated this. It used to be the face and body, but I guess they improved it. I love this stuff. I cannot go without it. I wear it every single day. It's a really nice lightweight foundation that definitely, if you have any acne scars or breakouts, you definitely have to use a little bit of extra concealer. I don't mind that, but I just love the way how natural this looks on my skin. 80% of this foundation is made out of water. I really, really love it. It doesn't break me out. It just looks really gorgeous on the skin. I actually wear this to yoga too, and it gets like 105 degrees in that yoga class or even hotter sometimes. And it was funny because I went to go work out with my sister and we were walking out of the classroom and she's like, "How does it look like you didn't even work out?" She's like, "Your makeup still looks perfect." And I'm like, hey, it's a foundation because it's waterproof and basically sweat-proof. Like, this thing does not move. I love it. And yes, I do work out with a little bit of foundation. This isn't even really like foundation to me. This honestly feels like a tinted moisturizer. I feel like it just kind of evens out that redness and that splotchiness for my skin. But anyways, I am in love with this foundation. It is something that I'm going to be repurchasing from time and time again because of how gorgeous and lightweight it is on the skin. Okay, so next up we're going to talk about concealer, and my favorite concealer is the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer. The shade that I love is light. I do have fair, but I tend to gravitate to light more. Love this stuff, you guys. It does not crease underneath your eyes. It is amazing on the skin. I feel like it doesn't accentuate any pores. It just really smooths out the skin, looks gorgeous, has amazing coverage. Definitely by far my favorite concealer. Okay, so next up we're gonna be talking about my favorite face powder, and that is my IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Airbrush Perfecting Powder. It is a sheer to full coverage finishing veil. I love this stuff. It is so smooth. Like, you put your finger in it and you're just like, oh my God, it feels like butter between your fingers. It feels so good. It has great coverage on it. I love wearing this. I'll put on like a little bit of concealer first and then I'll just powder my face with this and I'm good to go. I love this powder. Honestly, to me, when it comes down to face powders, you cannot go wrong with any IT Cosmetics face powders. They're just so perfect for the skin. I love it too because they have a lot of anti-aging benefits in them, so they don't really settle into any fine lines or wrinkles. It really just blurs everything out and makes everything look really smooth and seamless. Love this stuff, you guys. It is amazing. All right, so next up we have the under eye setting powder. So my favorite translucent setting powder, which is funny because I used to always think it was Laura Mercier and I loved it. And I got the Givenchy one and I was like, okay, this is nice. And I kept using Givenchy. Well, I finally ran out of my Givenchy and I've been trying to use other products and I hate them. I love Givenchy. So this is my favorite one. This is pretty pricey. I think this is like 54 bucks or so. I'm about to go repurchase it again. At first I was like, it's okay. But now that I haven't had it and I've been trying to use other products like the RCMA one or Laura Mercier, I feel like they're too powdery for me. This one is really thin, doesn't cake up on the skin. It just looks seamless. It sets everything, but doesn't add any additional coverage. And it also doesn't make your face feel powdery or like it has more product on it. It like seriously is so thin and lightweight. I recommend this if you have really dry skin because it doesn't cling to any dry patches or accentuate or make your face look really powdery or cakey. So yeah, highly recommend this stuff, you guys. It is amazing. All right, so now we're into blush. This was really hard because I have so many blushes that I love, and I have a lot of blush palettes that I love too, but I was trying to think of just one blush that I could go every single day with and put with any makeup look and it would look gorgeous with, and that is my LORAC Color Source blush in Tinge. This one is just perfect. It is the perfect like nudie pink blush that will go with any makeup look out there. It is just gorgeous, you guys. It feels like butter. I love the formulation of these. Honestly, you cannot go wrong with the LORAC Color Source blushes. They're not patchy. They go on really smooth and seamlessly, and they just look gorgeous on the skin. And they also last all day too. So yeah, these are definitely my ride or die blushes. Okay, so next up we have the bronzers, and my favorite ride or die bronzer is the It Cut. Look at it. It's like even worn off the front right here, you guys. It's the It Cosmetics CC Plus Radiance Ombre Bronzer. I have talked about this in so many videos, so yeah, this is my favorite bronzer. It is absolutely stunning. I love the shimmer in it. It just goes on so seamlessly on the cheeks. It isn't patchy. It's not too dark for me. It's like the perfect shade, and I even like going down here and I use it a little bit as a highlight. Like I'll even take my brush in there and use it on my lid, and it just really brightens up my eyes. I just feel like I could do so many different things with this bronzer. This definitely is a bronzer that goes with me everywhere. Next up, we are on highlights. So it was really hard to narrow down all these products, but what I did is I kind of grabbed the stuff that I could wear every single day and be completely content with. Like I could go back to this and be like, you know what? This is the only product that I need. I'm totally good with it. So that's how I picked these products out. And this is the LORAC Light Source Highlight in Starlight. It is so pretty. Again, I have shown this a ton on my channel. This one's just stunning. This is one of my favorite highlights for fair skin. It just looks beautiful on the skin. Oh my gosh. I love this one. And also the reason why I really love these highlights is that they don't accentuate any texture on your skin. I feel like it really blurs it out. Like a lot of highlights will accentuate it. This one doesn't because it's so smooth and creamy. It's not like chunky highlight. So usually when you have a chunky highlight, they will accentuate them. But if you have a very smooth and creamy highlight, it will just kind of blend everything in. So that's why I really, really love these highlights, honestly. They have so many different ones. I even have I think I have a blog post on them. So definitely go check out my blogs, MadisonMillerBlogs.com. And I believe I have a blog post swatching all of them, so you guys can go check out which ones you might like, but definitely recommend these highlights. All right, so next up we are on mascara, and this is one of my favorite mascaras because it is just perfect, you guys. It's like a 2-in-1 perfect mascara right here, and this is the Tarte Double Duty Mascara. So on one end, you get your Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, which is a mascara that I absolutely love for my top lashes when I don't have lash extensions, but it is amazing. I love it. It gives great volume. It doesn't flake on me or anything. I really, really love it. But what really makes me love this mascara is this bottom lash one. This little bottom lash one, which I don't even know the name of it because all the writing has worn off of this thing. I need to go purchase another one. But this bottom one is amazing. Look how small that brush is right there. It's like perfect. It allows me to get a really precise application down there to where it doesn't get messy or it's not wet and it doesn't transfer anywhere else. It's just perfect. And also the biggest plus of this one is it's waterproof, which is awesome. So if you're living in a really hot climate and you're having problem with your mascara on your bottom lashes transferring to your skin right there, definitely pick this one up. It's waterproof, it's not going to transfer, and it's also really easy to get off with makeup remover as well. So yeah, this is definitely my ride or die mascara. All right, so next up we're on lipsticks, and this was really hard because of course I went to nude lipsticks, but if I had to choose a dark color lipstick, I definitely would choose that YSL one that I love to wear. I think it's called So Rouge. number 71. I'm not entirely sure, but I've shown it in a couple of videos now. That is my favorite darker lipstick, but for everyday lipstick that I cannot live without are my nudes, and I have two of them here. So the first one is my Tarte, So my first one here is my Tarte Lip Sculptor, and this is the lipstick and lip gloss in Basic. It's so amazing. I'm actually wearing the Basic gloss on top of my liquid lipstick right now, and this color is stunning, you guys. I love this combo. This has actually been going like everywhere with me right now, but these are my favorite nudes. I really love the pinky nudes. They go really well with my skin tone. I think they are just stunning. I'm even gonna show you the gloss. I love the gloss. It's so pretty. Honestly, I even like wearing this gloss with like a lip liner, filling in my lips and then putting the gloss on top. I think it's stunning as well, and they also look really pretty together too. Highly recommend this lipstick. I think it's just like the perfect nude lipstick. So pretty. All right, so the next lipstick that I love and that I can't live without is the Too Faced Topless lipstick. This is also a really pretty nude, and this one has a little bit more of an apricot undertone to it. I love this one too. I love my nudes. Honestly, you can never go wrong with a nude lipstick, and those two are my ride or die nudes. Okay, so next up we're gonna talk about my ride or die liquid lipstick, and this is going by the formulation and the color. I love the JOUER matte lip creams, you guys. They are so comfortable to wear, and I can wear them all day and be totally fine with them. And the shade that I cannot live without is Melon. It's so funny. I have a few of these different shades, and whenever I go in my drawer and grab one, I'll just be looking at the shades. I won't even look at the names. I'm just like looking at the colors, and every time I always grab Melon. Like, I just get drawn to this color. It is so pretty. It's actually the color that I'm wearing on my lips right now, but I topped it off with that gloss in Basic. But oh my gosh, this one is so pretty. Again, it's a really pretty pinky mauve nude, and it's just perfect for everyday wear, and it's just so stunning. It wears really beautifully on the lips. I can definitely wear it all day and be totally fine. I love the formulation of these, and I highly recommend them. Okay, so now we're on glosses. I would also choose that Basic gloss from the Tarte Lip Sculptor, but my favorite lip gloss is on the market, and it has been like my favorite for the longest time, and that is the Anastasia lip glosses, and the shade that I absolutely love is the shade Dainty. This one is so pretty, you guys. It's such a pretty light pink, and I love it for every day. Like, honestly, if I'm like just trying to find a really neutral color to wear, but to kind of like freshen up my makeup look a little bit more, I always tend to gravitate to this one. Look how pretty that is. Like, honestly, if you do a really neutral eye and just like really pretty light pink blush, put this on your lips and you just look really bright and fresh looking and just really healthy. I just love the way that it pulls a look together like that. It's such a pretty color, yeah. Definitely recommend these Anastasia lip glosses, you guys. They are so pigmented, and they also smell amazing. They really remind me of the vanilla lip smackers. Oh, it just throws me back to those. All right, so next up we are on lashes, and my favorite lashes for the longest time were the Lily lashes in Doa. But recently I tried out Huda Beauty and I am obsessed. They totally trumped the Lily lashes, and they have become my new favorite lashes that I just can't live without right now. These are the Huda Beauty Farrah number 12s. I always get questions asked lately about what lashes I've been wearing, and they're Farrah's. They are stunning. I love it because they taper out, and they also kind of crisscross, so they look a little bit more wispier, and they're just so pretty. I discovered these finally because they just came into Sephora, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try these out, and picked them up, and I fell in love. Like, these are definitely gonna be my ride or die lashes. All right, so next up we're gonna talk about are the ride or die eyeshadow palettes, and this was super hard to do, you guys. I have so many eyeshadow palettes that I love, but what I did is I kind of sat back and I was like, you know what, okay, let me think about the eyeshadow palettes that always have to travel with me whenever I leave and like go somewhere. So I was like, those have to be my ride or die eyeshadow palettes that I know I can depend on to create like a really good look with. So the first one that I have to show you guys is my Tarte Tartelette in Bloom. I am in love with this palette. I've been in love with it since I first got it. It is so stunning. I love that you can create so many different looks with it. You can create very neutral looks with it, and you can create very dramatic looks. And I also love the blush tones that it has, and also the very neutral brown tones. So if I don't feel like going for a pinky look, then I can go into the brown. Or if I feel like adding a little bit of pink tones to it, then I can jump into those. I definitely have to say Sweetheart and Funny Girl are my two favorite shades in this palette. They're just so stunning. They're also so pigmented. I mean, look at that. That is so pigmented. This goes with me every single time I travel because I know that no matter what, I can create a look that I want with it and I'll be happy with it because of how well these are formulated. I really want them to make more of these. And the other eyeshadow palettes that go with me every single time I travel are the LORAC Pro palettes. These are some of my favorite formulated eyeshadows. I love these. I really love the LORAC Pro 3 palette. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty, you guys. It is just so stunning. I love the shades in it just because I can create some more bolder looks again and create some more neutral looks. And I love palettes that have matte and shimmers in them because I always love doing like a shimmer on the lid and doing a more matte in the crease. I think it's stunning. And this one, I'm just in love with the colors in here because also, as you guys can tell, it's more on the cool tone side. You do have a couple warm tone shades such as Terracotta, which is a really pretty kind of warmer caramel brown. But you have your cool tones, which is like Cool Taupe. That's like one of my favorite shades right there. So that's why I really, really love this palette. So if you guys love cool tone eyeshadows, you'll definitely love this palette. It's amazing. And also you can't forget about the first LORAC palette too. This is another trusty palette that I know that I can always use to create pretty looks with. I love the shade Mauve in there. It's stunning. Oh, you cannot go wrong with LORAC, you guys. All right, so next up we have a setting spray, and my favorite setting spray is the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. This one is a little bit more for people with dry combination skin. If you have oily, you might get a little shiny with this, but it's the only setting spray that does not break me out. If I use a mattifying setting spray, oh my God, my skin hates it. It sucks because I definitely do have a very oily T-zone and I could really use those, but whenever I do it, my skin freaks out. Like the Urban Decay ones, my skin just hates them. So this is like the only really setting spray that I can use. Anything that is made for dry skin, my skin's gonna love. I don't know why it doesn't like any mattifying products. It really, really sucks because when you have oily skin, that's what you need. But my skin, I don't know what's in them. There's something in mattifying products that my skin hates. So this is one of the only setting sprays that my skin absolutely loves. This one and the Pharmacy one, which are amazing. You can get Pharmacy also at Sephora. Also, I really like to spray this on my face. If my face is looking really powdery, I feel like if you spray this on there, it just makes everything kind of look seamless and not so cakey. So I really, really like this. And also it's a great way to refresh your makeup throughout the day too. So I don't really have a ride or die perfume, I feel like, because there's not one perfume that I can't live without. But the one thing that I'm gonna talk to you guys about is Scentbird. They are not sponsoring this video, don't worry. But as you guys do know, I love subscription box services. And this is another subscription box service that you can do once a month. And I love it because I can go try out a bunch of different perfumes because I'm not one to go and purchase perfumes. They are so expensive. So if you guys want to save 25% off on your first order, just use my code MAM25 so that way you guys can save money. But if you're like me and find it hard to fork out like $100, $200 on perfume, definitely check this out because what's awesome about it is that you can pick all these high-end perfumes that are like top perfumes sold in Sephora or any other store, and you can get a decent size sample. So right here you can see that I've used a ton of this one already. This is my YSL Black Opium. This is amazing. I really love the smell of Black Opium. So if you guys decide to sign up for Scentbird, definitely check out Black Opium because it just smells amazing. I just love the smell of this one. So that's why I really like Scentbird, is just because I can try out a lot of different perfumes that are really expensive perfumes, but for way cheaper, because I'm sorry, it's way too hard for me to fork out like $200 on a perfume. I can't do that. All right, so I also noticed that she didn't do any tags for like liners, lip liners, or brow products, which I just wanted to include really quickly. So the lip liner that I cannot live without is my Too Faced Perfect Lips Perfect Nude Lip Liner. This lip liner is like the perfect nude of all time, you guys. I'm telling you, it is gorgeous. I love taking this and just filling my lips in with it and being good to go. It is so creamy, So pigmented. I love this one. It honestly is my ride or die. I will be repurchasing this till the end of time. So Too Faced, don't ever discontinue this because it is stunning. It's definitely my favorite nude lip liner. Okay, so now onto my favorite eyeliner, which you guys are all going to know this one. And that is my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, you guys. This is the best liner for wing liner. If you struggle with wing liner and it's really hard for you to get that like cat eye and that really sharp wing, definitely use this liner. It is amazing. I love how black it is, and the tip on it is really nice. It like gives, so it's really easy to manipulate and move around, and it just creates like the blackest line. I dropped the cap. I have been obsessed with this. I've repurchased, gosh, I don't even know what number I'm on. I'm probably on like number 8 already, but I will continue to repurchase this for as long as it's available, because this is the only way I can honestly create a wing with, because it's so easy, it's black, and it's just, I don't know. It just makes my eyeliner a whole lot easier to do. All right, so next up, I'm gonna talk about my brow products really quick. I'm not gonna really go too in depth with them because I've talked about these a lot, but I get so many questions about my brows and how everyone's really been loving them, which I'm like, yay. I have been filling in my brows since 8th grade, and I feel like I finally just mastered it, you guys. And these products have made it so easy to do. So my first ride or die brow product is funny because I didn't think I was going to care much about this, but I've noticed a huge difference with this. This is the Benefit BROWVO Conditioning Primer. So it says that this is supposed to make your eyebrows a little bit more fuller. I don't really notice that, to be honest, but I do notice a huge difference if I do not use this. I put this on first, I let it dry a little bit, and then I go in and fill in my brows. I feel like it makes filling in my brows so much more easier to do, and I love the finish effect. I notice a huge difference when I don't use this because I'm like not happy with my brows, and I'm like, why did I not use my primer? So honestly, I notice a huge difference with the completed brow look with this versus not using it. So I will continue to repurchase this. I love the way that this makes my brows look, and I do really notice a difference when I use this. And next up, I have 2 pencils, which I've talked about a ton, and it is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil and also the Precisely My Brow Pencil. These are just amazing. They have replaced my Anastasia Beverly Hills ones. These are just like perfection for me. The shade that I have in these are shade 2, but I'm starting to use shade 3 now because I kind of like the darker brow, especially when you do like a little bit more of a bolder look. I really do like a darker brow with those. So I love the Goop Proof one. What I do is I fill in the outer parts of my brows. I didn't use this today because I did like a whole Physicians Formula makeup look. All the products I'm wearing on my face right now are Physicians Formula, which you guys have probably already seen the first impressions of. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, just to let you guys know, my entire face is with Physicians Formula right now. But what I love this for is I love filling in my outer parts of my brows with this because it makes it really quick and easy to do. But since this pencil is a little bit more thicker, I don't like using it on the inner corner because I can get a little too heavy-handed with it. So then what I do is I go in with the Precisely Brow, which is a lot thinner of a pencil. Like you can see it reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil, but it's just so creamy and it's so easy to do those little light strokes with. And I just use this on in the inner corner of my brow, and I just think it looks really, really pretty. It makes my brows come together so much better, and I really love it. I know it's a lot of products, but it just, I don't know. That's how I've been doing my brows, and I've been in love with the way that they've been turning out. And then what I do is I go and set them, and the brow product that I have been loving is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. My brows do not move, you guys. I go to hot yoga, and I do have my brows done sometimes, and they do not move. Like my sister is even like, how do you still have brows? And I mean, even like putting my face on my mat, I'm like, hey, my brows have held up even through this 105-degree like classroom, studio, something. My brows don't go anywhere, you guys. And this has a lot to do with it. It is amazing. I love setting my brows with it. They do not move once I set it with this. And then the last product that I want to share with brows and all that is how I sculpt them out. I used to use an Anastasia Beverly Hills one, but I didn't really like it because it was dual-ended, and I only used the creamy side of it. So when I saw that CHELLA had one, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I need this. This is the CHELLA Hello Beautiful Eyes in Ivory Lace, and I use this to sculpt out my brows. Like, look at that. This is perfect. So what I do is I just fill in my brows, and I take this and I line underneath my brows with it. And then I just go in and blend it out, and it just really sculpts out my brows. I love this. I use it every single time I do my brows. It really takes my brow game to the next level. Like honestly, they're just so much more sculpted and so much more clean looking. I love it. Love those brow products. I have been obsessed with all of them. I do them every single time I do my brows. Yeah. Okay, so that is the end of my ride or die makeup tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what are some of your ride or die makeup products that you guys absolutely love and that you recommend for me, because I always love taking your guys' recommendations and trying them out. And also make sure to do this video if you guys have a YouTube channel and tag me in it so that way I can watch it, and I would love to see your guys' favorites that way too. So if you guys enjoyed this ride or die makeup tag, then please give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe for future videos, and I will see you guys in my next video.